Let's make another chocolate from scratch. This one's going to be Jaffa cake themed. So I wanted to make the chocolate orange flavoured because if you didn't know, Jaffa cakes have an orange jelly in the centre. So I had these leftover twirl Easter eggs and they're orange flavoured. So I thought these would be perfect to melt down and create the chocolate bar with, so that the whole chocolate would have an orange flavour to it, which would match perfectly with the flavour of the Jaffa cake. It did end up coming out really thick. I'm not sure why. I don't know whether it was the orange flavour or I think maybe my wooden spoon was slightly wet from where it had been drying, so I did actually switch wooden spoons. I ended up having to add a bit of vegetable oil to the chocolate just to thin it out a bit so I could actually spread it throughout the mould. It did end up thinning it out, which worked, and once I sort of tapped it got all the air bubbles out, it did end up going to the edges, so it was okay. I was a bit worried that I had seized up the chocolate like I did in a previous video. Go and watch that because it was absolutely horrendous. But here they are, the Jaffa cakes. So I'm going to sort of line them up side by side, chocolate side down, because I'm going to have the cake facing up and cover that with chocolate later. I managed to get quite a few in. I think these will be really good with the chocolate because of the sort of spongy texture. I think it will be really nice. This is what the inside of the Jaffa cake looks like, in case you guys haven't seen one before. You can see the orange jelly surrounded by some chocolate and then like a sponge base. There is a massive debate on whether Jaffa cakes are cakes or whether they're biscuits. I'm not really sure. I've always thought they were a biscuit, but then they do have a sponge base. So let me know what you think. I covered it in chocolate to sort of seal everything in and make sure the Jaffa cakes didn't move around and to give it sort of more structure. Then I thought to decorate, I had these orange twirls from the Easter eggs, so let's put those on top. I think they'll add a really nice texture as well as adding that orange flavour to the top. And I think it will just pair really well with the rest of the flavours in the chocolate bar. These work really well because they crumble really easily and in lots of different sizes, so it gives a lot of texture to the top. I also had these orange flavoured mini eggs and I thought they would pair really well to add some colour as well as keeping with the orange theme. So I added these to the top of each Jaffa cake, so I thought with each bite you could get some mini eggs, some twirl, some Jaffa cake, and then some of the dairy milk orange as well. To finish this off, I actually had these mini popping candy chocolate orange, so I added those to the centre. I think it finished off great. Look at how amazing that looks. It looks so delicious. I put it in the fridge to set. Come back if you want to see me give this a taste test and the demold. And what other ones should I make?